Okay, good. The beginning of 35 women in the free program in Istanbul. Week number 3 on the Junior Grand Prix. We'll start with 16-year-old Valeska, Martina, ONA, PROANO from Ecuador. And isn't that great to have a skater from Ecuador in the competition? And she'll skate the final piece to the red violin.
Congratulations to Ecuadorian Valeska Martina ONA PROANO, who starts the women's free skate. And I think, Ted, that I'm pretty confident will be a satisfactory skate for Valeska, managing most of the content that was in our planned program content sheet.
Yeah, what I liked, Mark, is she was very calm and organized throughout this program. Wasn't, afraid or coming onto the ice, oh my gosh, I got to skate first. And was really organized, and you could see systematically went through the program. There's the double sow, double toe at the beginning, nicely done. Stretch free leg, good strong back, axe a little bit later. And just organized and working at her speed. There's a double loop. Of course, there's not a lot of momentum to get up into the double flip. That's okay. A little bit later, double lutz, single toe. And beautiful camel spin. Great extension above the hip. There's the change of edge there. And good speed as well. So certainly was trained and prepared for this competition here in Istanbul. Did a wonderful job. Nicely done.
And I think I said it in the short program, Ted, for Valeska, she is just such a skating fan. Watching her social media, you can see this is a young woman who adores skating, and so for her to come here and celebrate that with the challenges of being against some of the best juniors in the world who have much more exposure to better training environments and a nation that supports the sport more than I'm sure she receives in Ecuador, total respect to her opening here and looking like she's relishing the experience with a smile on her face and a kiss and cry.
Yeah, and not timid. It was really, as I mentioned, prepared to execute what she's capable of doing, and she did. So this is, I would hope that she's very pleased with that skate. I see a big smile and the kiss and cry, and seems to be quite satisfied with the experience, and so she should be. And hopefully goes back home and shares the excitement with other skaters in Ecuador, and gets them to have a vision towards this, to coming to the Junior Grand Prix, getting started, and inspire a next generation or her current generation of skaters in Ecuador.
Completely. And then, the challenge also, I'm sure, for Valeska is that she will, I'm sure, be comparatively much stronger than the others that she trains with. So she in herself has to be so self-motivated, and now the experience here will give her something to reference when she goes back to training, so that even if she's surrounded by skaters that aren't as strong as she is, she's got a visual for what more is possible from herself.
Yeah, and it'd be really interesting to actually interview her and say, so how was this experience? What are your thoughts now versus when you came here? And what do you want to do when you go back home? And how can you inspire other skaters around you? So maybe one time we'll have an opportunity to speak to her. So a wonderful job. Congratulations. We'll take a look at the free program scores. First skater out in the event. And always with the challenges under rotation, it takes a little bit longer for the technical panel. 34.07 for Valeska. The first skater in the competition, 52.57 for a total competition score.